So Anna, give us a sense in the China-U.S. relationships about what's going on with trade, what's going on with this market sell-off, the extent to which that will affect investment and trade with China.
Sure. Well, U.S. China trade actually had been chugging along just fine after President Trump got elected. He didn't really take any hard actions against China despite his rhetoric on the campaign trail. And so business was booming in China. U.S. economy also was recovering nicely. And so I think everyone just assumed that everything would be business as usual. But certainly after Trump went to Davos and his whole team there was reassuring everyone that there'll be more tariffs coming down the pike from the U.S., this, I think, has prompted some worries, and some of the worries behind the sell-off, because certainly China has demonstrated in the past that if U.S. takes any actions against it, it would respond tit for tat. And so given that the U.S. had already started with, actions against solar panels and washing machines, right, and may accelerate, into other areas, we should definitely expect something to come from China. And given that it's our largest trading partner, we do over, $600 billion, I'm sure, at this point in trade with them, and it employs, over 1 million jobs here in the U.S. This could be a real problem.
But if you're a decision maker in Beijing this morning, is the way you look at the market sell-off basically, oh, I'm worried the United States is going to get concerned, Donald Trump's going to get concerned, and that might make him more hawkish on trade as a practical matter because of the uncertainty?
I think Beijing already knows that Donald Trump thrives on uncertainty, and I think that they have been watching his every move, and they've already sent out warnings that the U.S. will take action. So I think that the Chinese have already been preparing for something like this. Their newspaper, Global Times, has already put out articles saying that, well, if the U.S. does X, we could respond by doing Y, which could be, limiting the number of cars that they'll import, or, any number of things. And so I think that people are worried that it can escalate.